There goes Nicholas.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
Tricky Nicky.
Y'all doing y'all do
your audio sound off. Oh, you supposed to come on another week in the books tomorrow. I forgot. You coming?
That's what I was asking you, nigga.
Oh yeah, we doing tomorrow. Jalen over there listening to.
That's oh man, I know that, but I don't know
it. I ain't
that Bryson Tiller.
Mysterious ass nigga try to jump in.
I don't know who that is.
I didn't want to get y'all flagged. That's why I had to stop it.
Is it her?
No, Naomi Sharon.
Oh, she did drop a new. She dropped a new song, didn't she?
I ain't listened to the new one yet. That's from.
Wait, who is it?
Naomi Sharon.
Naomi Sharon. Okay.
Her fine ass boy. Look, just Google search Naomi Sharon, little boy. Yeah, before as we get prepared for the show. And guess what label she signed under? I think. Still, you gonna laugh when you guess the label too.
Who?
He asked you to guess.
Yeah, that's what I guess.
I said guess.
He got lost in what she looked like already, kid. He don't even know what he about to ask.
Oh Jesus!
You just saw the label?
I ain't see the label.
He saw something.
I ain't even look for the label. And she did too.
Boy, that's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
He a fan. He downloaded 3 songs right now, kid.
I'm going through our whole catalog. Oh, she on OVO. Of course she on OVO. Jesus. And look, damn. Was she Dutch?
She's something, bro.
Yeah.
She British, bro. She British, bro. You know how they are. They be having some interesting black women. You don't know what kind of it.
My homegirl just left from Germany. She said it was interesting over there, like you said.
It's starting to darken up a little bit over there.
Man,
yeah, she says a lot of Africans.
Russia and Germany is where I don't go.
No, she said it wasn't that bad though. She said it wasn't that bad. She said the food was good.
That's fine, bro. The history.
I
ain't looking at it. I'm cool. That history
Nick,
over there.
Do you care anything about the verses? No Limit Cash Money? Is this like a big deal to you for your age group?
I agree with
Doc,
what Kyle
I want to
said.
ask you the same thing too.
I agree with what Kyle said. It's too late, nigga. It's 5 years too late, nigga. It means something to me.
What you saying?
It means something to me as far as like I remember that era very fondly, but I'm not tuning in. I'm gonna get the clips on YouTube like a day or two afterwards.
You're crazy. I'm excited.
Just saying, bro. I mean, I get why you excited for it, nigga, but I'm just saying, like,
Doc, you from the boot? What you think?
I ain't from the boot, nigga. I'm from South Carolina.
Oh yeah, so you just like it. How the hell you become a Saints fan? You're right.
They ain't got shit in South Carolina, nigga. That's why he became a Saints fan.
Ain't no Panthers fan.
That's true.
I'm like Nick. Like it's cool.
It's too old for y'all.
It ain't even too old because nigga, we grew up like the block as high is the first CD I ever had. So
he be acting like niggas wasn't outside when he was like I was
12 years old.
I was Looney Tune babies and shit when you was nigga.
Like we ain't had older cousins bumping the same shit they was listening to, bro. We was there, like we heard the shit. It's just like, all right, it's the moment passed. Honestly, it's like, all right, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
The versus moment pad or the pass for them these two labels.
Both.
The verses. I'll say the verses. Jalen be a little harsh.
So, what would be ideal for y'all though? Like, what would be like if y'all had a versus and if it was a label, like if y'all were like, nah, I gotta see this.
I mean, it's. I mean, you would have to do
Young Money and somebody.
Young Money versus Good Music.
Probably. Yep. Probably. Yeah, you're right.
That's good.
But no one wants to hear nothing from either side of those camps right now.
And plus with Cash Money, half them niggas locked up. Not Cash Money with no limit. Half them niggas half them niggas, they not even gonna be able to perform the music. And hell, they definitely can't get Mystical. I don't even know how they gonna do it. I don't know how they gonna do that.
Hey, I just realized that little Mystical. Hey, that
you know, I forgot he was in jail, bro.
He did too.
I think you could still do the songs without them there.
Nah,
it ain't the same.
Some of their biggest catalogs come with them artists though.
Yeah, the niggas is locked up.
They only gonna play one Mystical song. That's the man right here. And then C Murder. I don't even think it's a C Murder song that they're gonna play.
Was Mystical on the label still when he did the Pharrell shit?
Nah, he was gone. It was like it's hot in here, and whatever the fuck the name was. Danger. Shake that ass, watch yourself. Yeah, all that stuff was after No Limit.
What?
Yeah.
2020 hindsight on Mystical songs after what he was.
Weird case,
crazy, bro. It's like
even the way he was talking on Move with Ludacris.
Yeah,
like, he ain't had no regard for women on that song either. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That case, like with that case, is crazy.
Hey, bro, listening to what you just said, Jalen, you right. I was rapping this verse.
He a wild boy.
Fuck.
Not at all.
Shelton, you care about the verses at all? Shelton in 320.
hey, kid, Shelton look like what's that, Tron?
The 80s version.
The 80s version, what?
Started like an old Star Wars.
Hey, boy, the crazy part is he gonna start laughing 3 minutes after the joke.
Right, he hear the jokes now. He just ain't the reaction. Just ain't.
He trying to get cute, trying to get his.
Man. It was some LL Cool J shit, licking his lips and shit. Bro, what the hell you doing?
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear it all.
That's an Alabama hat, Shelton.
No, that's Atlanta.
You sure?
Yeah, that's crazy. It looked like an Alabama hat.
I used to work at Lids, so I got everybody's hat. But I had every Atlanta hat that was.
Yeah, that's a brave
judge.
Mm-hmm. They bite from the Bama. You know what I'm saying?
Why is my Wi-Fi like that, bro?
Rob Costa said your Wi-Fi connected to a typewriter.
Rob, I'm broadcasting from that hole you be in down there.
Shit. Hey, Rob,
you would have been on the World Series.
Rob in that dungeon.
He on cloud 9.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good World Series though. Dodgers, Blue Jays.
I think Dodgers gonna get him in a sweep, bro.
It's gonna be a sweep.
It's a sweep, bro.
It might be a one game.
Bro, Ohtani is the
hitting too well.
He's the Michael Jordan of baseball right now, bro.
Yes, relax. Is he? He ain't better than Barry Bonds.
I'm talking about on the field.
Barry Bonds is the Michael Jordan of baseball.
No, I'm saying on the field right now, bro. He's hit the legacy he's creating right now, bro. He's easily top 4 all-time baseball players, easily right now.
Yes.
So he got about if he get another World Series, if he get another World Series, that's 2 rings right there.
He was with them like
he was with them last year, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
You're right. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2 rings and the way he did, bro. I was paying attention heavily to this postseason, Shelton, because the Reds finally got into the goddamn wild card round, and it felt like 20 years. We faced the Dodgers, bro, in the wild card round. Nigga, we got dusted.
Oh, why he don't speak English yet, bro? He been over here long enough and got enough money to know how to speak English, bro.
He speak English except when he get in trouble.
Hey, I'm about to say,
when he get in trouble, that's when that English he loses.
It's inexcusable for him. The nigga download Duolingo or something, bro. Like,
he speak English.
He's got to translate.
Damn, Spike.
That's crazy.
He's right wing Lou. Right wing Lou.
The bets be going in, Lou. He know English.
Hold on. My thing is, Lou. Why would I learn the language of a country where they have the worst sports media? Like anytime, like I'm gonna make sure. I'm not gonna learn no English. Because once they know I can speak, they gonna ask you all kinds of questions. Right now, they just ask you, "How did you do? How was your day?" Keep it simple, sweet. That nigga probably know how to speak better than most motherfuckers. Just don't do it.
Shit, that's funny.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
That's how I do. I play dumb like a motherfucker.
I guarantee he can speak.
I say
English.
yes, no. Again.
That's hilarious.
I wouldn't even say that.
Nigga been in the league 10 years. Got a translator.
Hey, we see what that translator was doing, bro. He was cleaning money, boy. Hey, that's another reason why he ain't speak English, nigga, because they was gonna ask him all types of shit.
That's the conspiracy, I think. That's why he learned. Like they're gonna start asking him about it.
Yeah.
You know, Pablo punk ass gonna go. He better be sniffing around over here, going and hurting black man's pockets. Come on, man.
Oh man.
And I know
out tonight.
Yeah, Feefo out tonight. And I know we're not gonna get to college football, but I do find it convenient that y'all not talking about none of this shit. No one brought up anything in the group chat about Texas or Bama. Ken, I'm looking at you.
I'll tell you about Texas. Texas is trash. We saw that. We said that Saturday.
Texas 5-2. Texas 5-2. Only one loss in the SEC. Texas 5-2. They keep winning, bro. They going right to the SEC championship game.
Absolutely not.
Like they supposed to. Bama going. That's going to be Texas and Bama. I'll book it right now.
No way in hell.
We got Ole Miss messed up, and Vandy. If we being
Vandy.
Ole Miss just won this week a big game. Y'all
they did not,
bro. Against LSU. That's what you talking about?
Ole Miss lost. Yeah,
Georgia. They lost to Georgia.
Oh, they did lose to Georgia. Oh, yeah, dude choked up in the end. You're right.
Nick, Texas beat Kentucky in overtime. We can't even talk about it.
Hey, Shelton.
Kentucky had the ball at the 1 yard line.
Shelton.
And lost?
Are we wins and losses in college football? Isn't that why James Franklin got
16 to 13, Kentucky.
Nigga,
16 to 13.
They won.
Kentucky.
They won the game. They won the game. They can win a championship game 16-13. Guess that what that means, Sheldon? They got.
I can't even believe you brought that up. 16-13 versus Kentucky.
Like, you still got to play.
Kentucky ain't
Vanderbilt, who's only lost one game. You still got to play Georgia, Texas A&M, and Mississippi State. Them all. They be
ready. They're gonna be ready. They're gonna be ready.
I like Texas A&M.
They're gonna be ready.
That quarterback from Nashville.
Oh yeah. Other than that, they're still going.
Cincinnati ranked, Nick.
Oh yeah, they've been balling out. Before Dion got that punk ass win. Cincinnati exposed Iowa State early. Got them up out of there the week before.
Indiana baller. I like Indiana coach and quarterback.
Colorado didn't beat nobody but Cincinnati.
Oh, y'all talking about amateur sports again?
It's professional. They get paid now, Q.
They get paid now, Q. They professionals.
They get a stipend.
All I know is Georgia. Sorry as hell.
Yeah.
Their defense is nowhere near as good as it used to.
Georgia football. I don't know,
man. Ever since children started getting paid more than my entire lineage, I just don't feel comfortable watching that shit.
You don't watch no college sports, Q?
I'm not watching a 21-year-old make $2 million, bro. I'm not doing that.
Well,
that's hating, bro. That's a different level.
It's like they should be paid, and then they get paid. It's like, nah,
they making too much money.
No. They should be paid. I just ain't watching that shit, man.
Shelton, your background went up.
I was about to say, I want to know what Shelton about to record and what he about to watch. He got that home base. Hey, Q, when he cut that goddamn. He got hey, what's it called?
My resolution.
What's
Shelton look like he on a bang bus set. He look like he on a bang bus.
He look like he on the set of a Tubi movie, bro. Hey, bro. Take all that shit out the background.
Man, look.
Ken, the movie called Three Hats, One Lube.
Oh no. Y'all speaking.
Hey, wow, man. I'm gonna get you back.
God. Somebody said show was streaming from a graphic calculator.
Yo, this freeze looks crazy.
Man, get him off the screen.
Shelton got the you got any feet pics left? You got any feet pics face? That shit crazy. Nah.
Oh,
that
God.
look nuts.
Hey, Q, you found it.
Yo, that nigga Shelton looked like he was streaming from an Al Qaeda base or something, bro. That shit was
he was streaming from a Decatur base. That's what it was.
Golly,
like Tyler Perry said,
crazy.
The way he was.
Oh man, that look was nuts.
Nah, bro.
Jesus.
Hey man, let's start this show, bro.
My hug it.
My thing is, he know what time we record. He ain't had that set up cute.
That shit's crazy.
It was the screen. Like, why do I still see his window? Why do I still see a window?
Nigga had one side of the green screen of the ditch. That was crazy. Oh.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord. Shelton filming commercials in that motherfucker, bro. That's crazy.
Oh boy, he wrote that off on his taxes too.
Oh my God.
All right, man.
Holy shit.
And I got a studio.
I do modeling pics. I take this nigga look like a photographer. Yeah, I do modeling pics. You want to come take some pictures for me? Q, real quick before we start. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Q about the verses and did he?
Oh nah, Q.
Which verses?
15 minutes about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Depends on which Cash Money gonna show up. Depends on which No Limit gonna show up.
Pre-2000 No Limit. I mean pre-2000 Cash Money.
See, Master P is bound to do the new No Limit shit. But it's just all his children and shit. Bro, if everyone's full squad, it's Cash Money hands down to me. But
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Cash Money hit my era. And anyone younger, way different than like y'all look at No Limit as competitors to Cash Money, and I think people from our era we're not even talking about the post 2000 shit with Wayne. Obviously, that's just speaks for itself. I'm still talking about 90s, that era. Like for some reason, Big Timers mean a lot to me, Lou.
That's one of my favorite albums.
But like that shit.
Nah, I'm talking before that. Like how you love that, like the Green album. That's one of my favorite albums.
But you know what, Ken? Speaking of No Limit, I think we got to talk about the limit of these New York Giants fans and what they had to go through on Sunday.
Yep. Hilarious. Yep. Let's do it. This is the place where sports opinions collide. That is Sports. I'm your host, Kenneth B. Inch. Joining me on the show is Q, Nick, Spike, and on the way soon, Shelton. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Once again, we will go into a wild week in sports that took place, specifically up in New York. We'll get into that in just a second. But before we do that, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Let everybody know that we are on the air. And if you're not a member, man, you can just support the show by becoming a member. The join button's on there. I heard they're bringing it to the mobile app, too, if you're watching this on mobile. So, but anyway, let's get into our 4 quarters of sports talk. And as we always do, man, we kick things off with our worst of the week. And that has to be the Miami Dolphins. They got destroyed by another team that is absolutely horrendous. And that's the Cleveland Browns, 31-6. And that is pretty damn pathetic. I don't even know why Mike McDaniels is still here. It seems like he's quit. He's just saying stuff in the press conferences, but you let Dylan Gabriel and crew, not even Dylan Gabriel, because he didn't really do shit. It was 12 or 16 for 150 or less than that, throwing the ball. I know it was rainy. I know the cloud, it was bad weather and all, but man, like that's a W. You're going up against a rookie. You got Tua and all of these other guys. You're going up against the rookie. And I know that defense is good, but you can't at least put up an effort, put up a better fight. They got to get Mike McDaniels out of here. He was a terrible hire. They got to figure out what in the hell they're going to do with Tua. That was another bad decision that they did. They should have been listening to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill wanted up out of there. Now he's done, and it's a wrap for him. They got what I thought was a good running back in the chain. They can't even get him going. Like, they have absolutely nothing. They look absolutely pathetic. And if I am a Miami Dolphins fan, Nick, I was tempted to hit up Cam just to kind of see exactly how the hell he feel about this whole situation. It's like they're not even trying out there. So yeah, man. I think Mike McDaniels might not make the end of the season. That's how bad it was.
I think if he survived this week, then he's going to be there for the rest of the season. At this point, I feel like if this ship is already sinking, you might as well collect the insurance money, but you got to let that motherfucker sink. So I think they're just going to let this season tank, get a high draft pick, and in the meantime, find ways to get Tua up out of there. Because I think that's what's going to take the whole season is finding out what idiot can we unload this contract on and get something in return. Or maybe we just have to, wash our hands. I think Mike McDaniel has proven that he's not fit to be a head coach. He's just a coordinator. And that's because he fucked up and tying himself to Tua, which Brian Flores, for better or for worse, try to tell everybody that this ain't the guy. And at this point, it's making Mike McDaniels look like you know how they always say your character is proven when no one's watching. Well, I don't know what Mike McDaniel think them shades is hiding, but it ain't. It's the performance on the goddamn field. So we watching all this shit and we seeing how his back is against the wall and how he reacts. And like once the quarterback and the head coach throwing petty shots at each other, this shit is over with. Like both of these niggas got to go.
Yeah, once your quarterback come out and say nobody's coming to the meetings that I'm going with, ain't nobody pulling up. Yeah, it's over for that. The Dolphins made a bad decision in paying Tua, and McDaniel agree with you, Ken. He's a coordinator. He's not a leader of men. Like I don't get Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh, Andy Reid. I don't get any of that from him, and that's fine. Like he's a brilliant offensive mind. With Tua, it worked until it didn't. I think he's dealing with a quarterback that had CTE and that doesn't probably need to be playing football still. And they handle Tua with kid gloves in the media, and we let him get away with this bullshit that he does in these press conferences, and no one is really calling them out as far as the Dolphins about it. They got to blow everything up. This is over with. This whole experiment with Tua, this Mike McDaniel experience, all this is over. He can be a great coordinator somewhere. Maybe he'll go to the Eagles and be great. Like they need an offensive mind like his with Jalen Hurts. That would be probably pretty dope. But yeah, him leading a team and rallying, I guess it's over with.
So what happened to him? What happened to him is what I was going to ask, because at one point, he was supposed to be that next
they got to take
great head coach.
And Tua not good.
He
thought Tua was better than he was.
I'm gonna agree with most of what everyone's saying, but I'm gonna divert to where my point of departure is I think that Mike McDaniel can be a good coach in this league, and I think we did see that he could have been a good coach in this league. I really do believe that he can be a good head coach in the NFL. I just don't think that Miami is the destination for most people to be successful. I think that when you have guys you saw two ends of the spectrum. Mike McDaniel was very laid back, and I'm just trying to be there for my quarterback and be there for him and be a friend. And then you had the disciplinarian Brian Flores, and it didn't work out there either. And I think that you saw two polar opposites. Both didn't work out. But Mike McDaniel, what was it, 2023, 2024? They put up 70 points. It was like you saw the ability that they had. I don't think that just goes away. I think that is chipped away at because you have Tua at your quarterback. Tua is at press conferences making up sentences I don't even know it was possible. And it's just like that to me can't be thrown at the feet of Mike McDaniel. Yeah, is there personnel decisions and is there defensive lapses? For sure. But he showed his value as an offensive mind, and I believe that he'll be able to replicate that somewhere else. It just can't be Miami. I don't think people take Miami seriously. I think most people and most players and most athletes, when they go down to the Dolphins, they just find a way to put the lifestyle and everything above that,
I don't know if I can get me a locker room behind him, Q.
I think you can. You just kind of gotta be. I think that you need another voice there that also reinforces his vision. I think that you need a defensive coordinator or an offensive coordinator that is kind of not like the CEO, but just like the rah-rah guy who just reinforces like, yo, Mike knows what he's doing. We just gotta follow Mike. I think that we've seen that before with certain coaches. I don't. The reason why I'm not all the way out on Mike McDaniel as a head coach is just we've seen too many talented people go to the Dolphins and just not work out. I think it's a culture thing. I think it's an environment thing. I think guys get down there and they love to be a lifestyle, and that becomes more important to them than actually showing up on Sunday.
What you got, Shelton? And then we'll move on. Give any thoughts on this?
it's the mix of characters that he has around him. One, but two, I just don't trust him anymore. I don't trust him. If I had my franchise, I don't think I would trust Mike McDaniel to come in and lead them in. You can be a great offensive coordinator, but I just don't see a leader, period. And you need that kind of guy. I think, especially like we talked about Philly. For me, Philly is a little too volatile for a coach like Mike McDaniel. You need somebody with a little more structure to come in and kind of run things because you have so many different personalities to manage. I don't trust him to manage personalities. We're seeing how that's going with the Tuas and the Tyreek Hills and players like that. He can't even handle that a little bit, let alone a place like Philly. That's, to me, that's a little too much for Mike.
He'll cry in Philly.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on, man. Let's talk about this crazy game, man. The Denver Broncos defeated the New York Giants at home in one of the craziest games in NFL history, 33-32. What does this victory say about the Bo Nix Sean Payton duo during their 4-game winning streak? And was this Giants loss a fireable offense for Brian Daboll? Also, a couple of fun facts, man. The Broncos' 33 fourth quarter points were the most in NFL history by any team that had been shut out for the first 3 quarters. The Giants snapped a streak of 1,602 consecutive NFL games in which teams leading by 18 points in the final 6 minutes went on to win. The Broncos have scored only 13 total points in the first 3 quarters of their last 3 wins and 54 points in the fourth quarters of those games. Crazy.
This says very little to me about Denver, other than the fact that they do have fight. You got to give them credit for fighting to stay in these games, but for me as a whole, it doesn't say much at all. You fought against you were down 18-0 to the Giants, and to me that really says more about the Giants' ineptitude than it does Denver being this gauntlet thing. We were talking about it in the first half a lot, Lou, talking about Bo Nix being a letdown. So that's closer to what he is.
I'm off.
Yeah, he's closer to being a letdown than he is a hero. Don't take this game like, okay, the coming of age Bo, because he didn't do nothing against this Giants team. And I know they got a tough defense, but still, they didn't do anything. And Giants just got tight down the stretch, and they tightened up and couldn't do nothing, and that cost them the game.
Bo Nix got up. I think he was at the podium, Ken, and he looked at like, I don't even know how we won that game because I damn sure ain't do shit to help. Like, this is what I hate about this Giant loss twice, because I had a good weekend. Texas won, Bama won, Cincinnati won, Bearcats. Cincinnati won Thursday night, kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going good into the weekend. Then the Giants, I was like, bro, give me this win. And Lou punk ass told me to not put this on the list for games. And I'm like, bro, I knew this was going to be an interesting game. When the Giants was up, like 19, whatever, I'm like, they got this game. Bo Nix ain't doing shit. To give up 33 points in the fourth quarter, I don't understand. I don't think I understand what that looked like. It looked like some rigged shit. Like they forgot that the Denver was supposed to win, and they just let them do shit. Like it.
If they had just
Daboll needs to go. Daboll needs to go.
They had just kicked extra points a couple times when they went for 2. They would have won this game. So I do agree with you in the sense of, like, this was a Daboll thing. Like, he can act mad all he wants to and be red over there on the sideline yelling at people. But yeah, this is your fault, bro. You're the coach. You made the decision a couple times in this game to go for 2 and y'all didn't get it. Like, like kick the field goal, bro. And you were winning big. Like, there's no
saw
need
what happened
to go
when the kicker tried to kick a field goal.
It wasn't even. It
was late in the game though. It was 2 times prior to that they should have just kicked the field goal versus.
But you saw why,
and they would have won this game. Yeah, you're right. I ain't never seen a kicker with a number 99 either. But
my thing is like the interception that Dart had, that was like the worst, one of the worst interceptions you could. The only reason why you let it go is because he's a rookie and this is like only his 4th game that he's in, like ever in the NFL. So you kind of like, okay, but why are they throwing the ball? Run the ball, like, you know what I'm saying? You got
they ain't even scored a point on y'all.
you got this white boy who don't care about his body at a position where that's the number one thing you want your running back to do. Not care about his body because he gonna do everything he is to get that first down. Like, bro, he was eating. It was just a stupid game plan, bro. I don't care what. And the fact that it's a rookie quarterback, I can't even put. You could put blame on Dart because of his performance, but it's 99% on Daboll, bro. You'd give up 33 points in the fourth quarter.
I'll give Dart. I'll
to
give
Bo
Dart,
Nix.
like, yeah, I'm willing to give Dart some leeway. Like you said, he's a rookie. It's a big game. This is supposed to be a good defense. I like Daboll. Like, this is the reason why you on the hot seat, bro. Like there were a lot of dumb
ain't no
decisions.
seat left, nigga. He got up and he got to walk up.
Here's my thing. Okay, so number one, Bo Nix is ass, and I've been saying he's terrible. And
I'm on that bandwagon.
He's closer.
He's worse than terrible, Q though.
He's closer to Jimmy G. He's closer to Jimmy G than he'll be to, I think, where Jackson Dart's trajectory could take him. But that's a whole nother conversation. But Bo Nix is bad. Sean Payton is piecing together wins, and I got to give him credit. So I'll give him credit for that. I think
you can. I won't.
I think that Sean Payton is doing something where if you leave the door open, he has the ability to crawl through that door. And I think that with
I don't give credit to burglars. I'm not giving you credit for being a
burglar
because he's stealing these games, Lou. Because to me,
that's what good coaches do, bro.
No. Good coaches can do that every once in a while. Consistently means that there's something wrong with you. Why the hell are you always down?
Well, I got Bo Nix.
I think that's because you have Bo Nix. And what I'm saying is, yeah.
I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but the stat that Ken said last about in 3 quarters of their last 3 games, bro, 13 points. This is facing the Jets. This is facing the Giants. These are 2 teams that coming into the season, Shelton, no one gave a fuck about because they didn't think they was going to be that good. And every coming into the season, Lou was on the bandwagon of the Broncos. So to me, as Sean Payton as an offensive guru, what the fuck is going on?
My thing is,
who do the Broncos have on their offense?
They got Cortland Sutton. They got Cortland Sutton. I like him.
He ain't it.
He'll
1B at best.
He's a good coach.
I don't get paid to answer those questions, Lou. They brought Sean Payton as the Super Bowl winning head coach who made Drew Brees who he is, who everybody, glazing.
But here's the thing,
his job.
Sean Payton to me is not he's not Hall of Famer, but he's a good coach. I think that him missing the playoffs 5 times with Drew Brees is more of an indictment than whatever, right? So when I look at this game, this all comes down to bad quarterback and bad coach. And I think sometimes in these type of matchups, a bad coach can lose you a game against a bad quarterback with a good coach. And Daboll to me is a bad coach. I don't really see what we saw in Buffalo. I don't see the offensive genius. It hasn't come out with Daniel Jones yet. Shane Steichen has found a way to get Daniel Jones to look amazing. And you have arguably the best defensive lineman in the NFL, arguably top 5. Dexter Lawrence, number 1 in many people's eyes individually, and then as just a line itself, people would say it's top 10. So easily. And my problem is that you haven't been able to generate what you need from that defensive line to wreak the havoc that you're supposed to be putting games away with. Like, I'm not talking about just the gaudy stats and sacks and stuff. I'm sure that they're in a good standing, of course. But when the game is on the line and you need to be able to generate turnovers, generate pressure, I don't see the Giants over his tenure doing that. And I don't care who is at quarterback. You should be able to lean on something. And that's what I mean with Sean Payton is that there's been games where the door has been left open for Daboll to crawl through and, like Nick says, steal some games. And there has been virtually none of that from what I've seen. And I just give this more to Daboll. I think that you kind of got to chalk what's happening with Jackson Dart as, of course, you applaud the good and you should hold him accountable for the bad. But the bad, to me, has to be taken with a grain of salt sometimes when you're dealing with a situation like a Daboll who's not getting good
I agree with that.
Even like Daniel Jones. Like, how do you go to Indiana and look like this, but they brought you into New York, Daboll, and you didn't get even 10% of that.
Well, he did. Well, I can't say that because
1 year
he
did.
He got him a playoff game.
But that was
what's going on?
Saquon Barkley.
But he was the quarterback, so you got to give it to him too.
But here's my thing, though, Nick, is that you even know during that season, that was a lot of RPO that they were running with Daniel Jones. He was pulling and running, and they were using him more like a dual threat quarterback. Shane Steichen got him throwing from the pocket. You know what I mean? And like they're using him.
But my thing is like once we see they're probably clearly going to win the AFC South because everybody else you can't make no case for it. We'll see what they look like in that wild card game because I don't think they're going to be the number 1 seed at the end of the day. I just don't.
Who, the Colts?
Yeah,
they look tough, man.
Who gonna knock them off?
I think it's a long season. It's a long season. That's what I'm saying, bro. We're not even halfway through the season. Don't rush the season, Lou. We've been waiting this whole time for it. Don't like the season halfway even done. We ain't even at Thanksgiving yet, nigga. So I'm just saying, like, we don't know what the hell the Colts gonna look like just because they beat the Chargers and a couple of bumfuck teams, bro. Like,
well, they have the best record in football.
Yeah, they do, but anything can happen.
Yeah, you know how the season go, Lou.
I'm about to say
I agree with you guys in saying that, but I do think that the way the rest of their schedule plays out and it being such a weak division, that it's a really solid bet to think that they would be the 1 or the 2 seed in the AFC. Especially like Kansas City looks good, but Buffalo don't look good. There are not a lot of teams in the AFC that look good.
Well,
other than the Colts.
We can definitely revisit the Colts situation. I think they're at a point now where we do need to discuss the validity of their record. I think they're winning. I think we still need to have a discussion.
We saw this movie, bro. We saw the same script last year, Ken, with Sam Darnold and the Vikings, bro. Like it's the same shit.
But
it's
regardless,
we're not talking about the Colts.
It's a nigga who was on a 1-year deal, who was supposed to be the backup, but for some reason ended up starting. He looking great, looking better than we've ever seen before, looking like his draft
we've
position.
seen that work,
and then once the playoffs start or the last few weeks of the season happen, we get to see like, oh, this is why he get paid.
I mean, it happens to a lot of teams, but I still think it's a story worth documenting. Nevertheless, back to this game, I think that this game wasn't left open. Like there was no door left open, and that was the thing. It was 19-0, and then when you look at it was 6-something minutes, 5 minutes left. It was still like 19-8. Like normally when the clock is below 6 minutes to go in the game, it's over. Like there's no way you can come back and win this game. Even with the pick 6, they still should have won this game somehow, some way. And they actually got lucky in order to take the lead because Dart threw like 8 picks that should have been picked off, and then they got I think it was the PI that put them at the 1-yard line, and they managed to score. So, and then I'm with you guys on Bo Nix, but I got to give him props on that throw to Marvin Mims. Hey, man, that
wasn't even meant to go to him.
No, I think Cortland Sutton was just jumping in front of the ball trying to get it. I think he was throwing to him.
Nah, I think
he was throwing in the end zone. The tip in the end zone?
Well, no, not that one. Nah, that was luck.
He was talking about the one that got him into the field goal.
That got him the field goal. You don't think that was going to him?
Okay. Bro, I don't think that was going to him at all.
Oh, no, Nick. I look back at it. It looked like he was throwing to him.
First of all, why would he throw it in that window when he know he ain't that good of?
Because it's Bo Nix. Y'all don't think that was going to him, bro?
That's what I'm hating, Ken. It's the same reason energy that I
had. He's turning into a legend.
No, it's the same reason why I was upset with Shelton and Q when they beat the Eagles. It's like y'all making me talk about Bo Nix when he ain't something when he ain't. we did this with Jimmy G. We did this with Sam Darnold last year. He ain't he ain't what y'all saying he is. I watched the games. When a nigga don't score a point in 3 quarters, bro.
To be fair, I don't think
the Hall of Fame offensive coordinator. Come on, bro.
To be fair, I don't think that anybody's saying, "Oh my God, Bo Nix is turning the corner," unless they're on ESPN trying to sell ads and shit, bro. Like, I don't think people are coming away from it. Even Denver fans, they might be on some, "Hey, well, he's winning, but this is not." You know what I'm saying? This is not the ideal situation for a quarterback to be in constantly, you know.
And I'm the nigga that got to be the Leroy in the room and be like, this nigga shitty, bro. And they ain't
he's shitty, but he got a great coach.
He's not great. It's not a great. He ain't a great coach.
He is a great coach. He's going to the Hall of Fame.
All right, man.
That doesn't mean he's a great coach. So is Bill Belichick. Is he a great coach? Yes. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about right now, nigga.
Nigga, North Carolina, bro, football like that. You know,
exactly. He's in Denver football.
Vince Lombardi couldn't turn around North Carolina football, bro.
He could a little bit. He's not coaching right now. He ain't trying to, so that don't count.
All right. Well, anyway, that's enough on that. It was a crazy game. Hell of a comeback.
Who gets fired first, Daboll or Aaron Glenn?
Daboll.
Shit, Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn firing conversation is crazy to me.
It's stupid.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I was just talking to Spike. Woody Johnson came out and
bruh, do you know what? You know what Dan Campbell's record was his first year as a head coach?
Y'all bringing up Detroit Lions, bro. Come on, man! Don't bring up Detroit. Detroit got a history of
the Jets.
They went 0.
The Jets ain't shit.
They went 0-16 though.
For the Jets' expectations to be, we have a coach coming in here the first year with Justin Fields as our quarterback, and to fire him, it's insane. It's insane.
Like they're 0-7.
Like Aaron Glenn, one of the best coaches that they probably are going to find. He made a mistake in having Justin Fields as his quarterback, but if to even think about firing him after 1 year, even if he don't win a game, is crazy to me.
And the owner already knows what the problem is, and he said it.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, he basically said it earlier.
He's not a pro quarterback.
I think it's
a long time ago on this broadcast.
My thing is that's the case. Then what's his name? His old ass Pete Carroll. What's his name? Jerry actually.
Well, he should be fired.
Carroll should have. Yeah, he shouldn't be coaching. Pete Carroll too old.
I'm not against that either.
Scoring no point, bro. Hey, Shelton, guess how many rushing yards you had more than Aston Jetty?
No, but did you see what Jetty said? He said, I gotta look back and see it again. I just watched him say it. It was something crazy.
You look for that, and we will go ahead and jump into our next topic. Now we got a team that's winning. Spike in the Colts, one loss.
Okay.
And he wanted us to talk about the Bengals.
I was going to get shit about you.
With the third, they're on the third quarterback.
Like we don't care. No one cares.
The Cincinnati, right? Anyway, here we are. The Cincinnati Bengals earned their first, as described here, major upset win of the year at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers last Thursday night, defeating them in the closing seconds of the fourth quarter, 33-31. What surprised you more about this game, the Bengals offense or the Steelers defense? And is the AFC North still up for grabs, or is it still the Steelers division to lose? Fun fact about the game, Q, the Bengals hadn't beaten the Steelers in Cincinnati since 2021, which I thought that was interesting. And a couple of things to consider moving forward. Pittsburgh faces Green Bay, Indianapolis, and the Chargers over the next 3 games, while Cincy face the New York Giants, Chicago, and Pittsburgh. So they got a cupcake schedules.
So,
all right, let's get this over with.
It was surprised me more as we even talking about this.
Since 2021, this the first time the Bengals have beaten Pittsburgh in Cincinnati. Is that a correct stat?
Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! It sounds like somebody holding them back at quarterback. Goddamn, I don't know.
It sounds like
interesting conversation. But no, man. What surprised me is that Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco sciatica won't acting up on Thursday. Like what the fuck, bro? What we talking about? The Unk Bowl.
Yes.
This was a quick turnaround. I think both these teams played on Sunday and they both came out Thursday. It looked like complete dog shit. I don't really know what to say about this game beyond the fact that Aaron Rodgers still got it, and I wish he would have just went from Green Bay to Pittsburgh, because then we could have had 3 years of him and Mike Tomlin together, and they would have been able to do something really magical to get together at the end of his career. And maybe they still can, because I don't think this game means much beyond the fact that Pittsburgh should consider trying to cover Jamar Chase next time, and I think that Cincinnati should consider trying to cover DK Metcalf and everybody else next time. Good little fun Thursday night game. Jamar Chase proved that he's top 3. I don't think that really surprised anybody. Pittsburgh, they lost by 6 points. this is still Pittsburgh's division to lose. I don't think Joe Flacco really moves the needle much for them. And I think that they probably get a max of like maybe 4 more wins as long as, Joe Burrow's out, which is good for their playoff hopes because hopefully Joey B comes back. By December, we're hoping January or something. So if he can get 4 or 5 more wins, steady the ship, and they'll be sitting around 500. Hopefully Joe coming at the end of the season and he can finish this off for him and get him to the playoffs. But yeah, I like what I saw from the skills position guys. I like what Aaron Rodgers can do with the football. I think Joe Flacco proved that he's a serviceable quarterback who can hit Jamar Chase when he's wide open. And I think that most quarterbacks can do that.
Q, I agree with you. I don't think a lot of people have much to say about this game other than Nick, which is why it's on the rundown. But what I will say is I do take back my Puka assessment as far as him being the best receiver.
Take it back.
It's Jamar Chase. I take it back.
Take it back.
It is Jamar Chase. To make Joe Flacco look like that and to know like he's throwing the ball to Jamar Chase and they still can't stop him. That was the biggest takeaway that I had from this game. I don't think it's sustainable. They're not going to be able to do this throughout the season. I still think the Steelers will win this division. I'm still surprised at how good Aaron Rodgers looks. The Steelers defense is really questionable. I don't know what they're going to do if they want to make a playoff run, but I do still think that they have that division locked up unless Baltimore wakes up. But their defense look even worse than the Steelers defense. But all in all, Joe Flacco had a good game. That's cool. Your Super Bowl winning quarterback. It was serviceable, but it ain't sustainable.
I think the reason Tomlin was upset about the Flacco trade within the division is because Flacco has a winning record against him or something like that. Is that right? I think he doesn't. Flacco knows him really well because he faced him. So I think he was very familiar with the defense. The defense is actually pathetic. You got Ramsey, whoever else, and the other 2 good corners out there, and you got shredded. The defense is suspect. And I even think the offense is suspect, to be honest. I think I was surprised the Steelers even put up 30-some points. I put in the chat that they were last in the league in passing, just total passing yards. So this was an anomaly to me from what I've seen and from what the stats tell us. But yeah, it wasn't surprising. It's a division game. I think we will find out if this team is really as good as the record says they are, the team being the Steelers, when they go against these other teams that they're about to face. But they better get right because it's about to get real.
My thing with the game is more about the Steelers. I didn't really need to talk about the Bengals part because they got the dub, so that's all that matters. But with the Steelers, they could have been 5-1 with the win, completely lock out Cincinnati. Of course, Cleveland is completely locked out, and also damn near completely lock out Baltimore as well. That's why I thought this was a big game for them. But also, what y'all mentioned, that defense, they traded away Ramsey. They traded away Meekin for Ramsey, and Ramsey was getting. In most of the biggest plays, Shelton Ramsey was getting cooked. He gave up essentially 2 touchdowns because he gave up one to Jamar, and then he gave up one to T. Higgins, who took one for the team and slid when he could have easily just walked into the end zone.
Yeah,
and those are big, and those are in big key moments, like for Cincinnati to even keep up with this game because
that's huge for the draft position. Yeah.
The defense of Cincinnati is still retooling, and they just gave up. Pat Freiermuth had the game of his life in Cincinnati on Thursday night. So, and Aaron Rodgers definitely looked good, but that defense, we only know the Steelers based off of defense. That's I think the reason why Mike Tomlin's had a winning record is because he said, at least I can't lose by you scoring. I can only lose by us not, taking care of the football or whatever.
I think Tomlin loses Thursday night games every single year. Yo, I don't think he's ever won.
But my thing is though, the defense, like as much as we talked about Aaron Glenn, they scored over 30 points on this defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's getting to the point where it's like The AFC North outside of Cleveland has a bad defense. Baltimore can't stop nobody. Cincinnati clearly can't stop nobody, and Pittsburgh can't stop nobody. Yet we look at all three of those teams that's still live in the division. I'm more curious to see like where do the Steelers go from moving forward, especially when they got Green Bay up next, and then they got who is it? Is it Green Bay? Indy. Colts who lose think is just going to be the number 1 seed, and I think there's another good team, and it's like
Chargers.
Yeah, or Chargers are starting to become desperate, so like they can be more feisty. So it's like at this point, it's like where are you dominant at? What are you good at? Like I think you asked that a lot. You asked that question a lot. Like what are you good at? Like what side of the ball are you really good at? And Ken said just before they faced Cincinnati, they couldn't do shit on offense, and we clearly see they can't stop an obvious number 1 wide receiver on defense. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
I think Thursday night games right after you played on Sunday. I think it's a short week, especially for an older team like Pittsburgh. I think that, and both Cincinnati too. You got key guys that are older.
I get you on the. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about the game. Hence, I didn't want to talk about Cincinnati. Yeah. I'm looking at the pattern of what I'm seeing from the Steelers so far. Like. Yeah. Y'all about to y'all going into y'all tougher stretch in the division. You could have easily. I'm just saying that's the reason why this loss is a big thing, because you could have easily locked up the division, and now you basically let the door wide open to where you may not even. Well, you again, like you mentioned, Q. The AFC is a shitty conference this year, so they still may end up in the playoffs. But still, you rather have those games come to you than you have to go on the road.
I agree, but I also think that over these next 3 games, I think that Green Bay is, to me. They already are this, but I think in many people's minds, they're one bad loss away from being certified fake demons. Like I've been saying, Green Bay is fake demons. They're not about that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They're fake demons. Jordan Love is terrible.
They a scrappy team.
Jordan Love is terrible.
No, he's not.
And then Justin Herbert been a fake demon. So,
Jordan Love had he had on a 4th and 2, bro. He threw a fucking dime.
So they needed a 4th and 2 to beat Jacoby Brissett, is what I'm hearing.
No, Q. I'm just saying, like it's NFL, any given Sunday, and he got the dub.
Jacoby Brissett.
Nick, you shut me down every time I say that. What are you talking about?
Jacoby
I'm leaning into what you're saying. I'm learning from your wisdom.
They are fake demons, and Pittsburgh should be able to take care of business, especially if they're at home. The Chargers get them out of here, and then what's the other team?
The one you was talking good. Yeah, you was just talking good shit about.
And the Colts. That's a real test, and that's a legit team. So you know what I'm saying.
So you got them going 2-1 at worst against
at worst.
Yeah, and they already got a 2-game lead in that division anyway. So I really.
But I'm telling you, it could be over in this stretch if they go 1-2.
How does Carolina? How does Carolina beat the Cowboys and then the Cowboys tie with Green Bay? Y'all want to talk to me about this alleged person named Jordan Love? Like I don't.
First of all, as you can see, that tie is helping out the Packers by keeping them in the top of the division, even though the Lions got more wins.
Yeah, that's terrible. I don't know though, man. I think that Aaron Rodgers looks good. My biggest regret for him is not just going straight to Pittsburgh. Like that, having that detour in New York was just bad for him. Because he gets to slang it, man. I think he's in that part of his career like LeBron is, where 80% of the game you just can think it better than most people can see it.
Well, he was mad as hell when that tackle.
I was just going to bring that up, Ken. The biggest problem with Aaron Rodgers is he don't want to get hit, and you could see from how pissed off he was from that tackle from his own teammate when he don't want to get hit, and that's going to come into effect later on in the season.
Oh
in
no,
the playoffs, and when it gets cold,
hit by your own.
And you didn't expect it. You didn't.
Y'all are right,
yeah,
but that translates to the game too. You can tell from how he plays, like he's trying to get he ain't. Some quarterbacks stay in the pocket, and the reason that they're good is because they're willing to take that hit to make the throw. Aaron Rodgers is not doing that. And we're going to see how that translates in December and January.
That was just some dumb shit he did, though.
He deserved to be mad about that. I agree with you, but that goes to the point of him not wanting to be hit.
Steelers fans in the chat know Broderick Jones is kind of a fucking goofy. So it's like
so funny.
Him doing that at like 350 pounds is crazy, dude.
he gonna put his quarterback out of the
like
game.
bro, like he's not expecting it. Like when you see Trey Hendrickson coming at you, you can brace yourself. Like, all right, shit, I'm about to get hit. But when I'm walking to the sideline after just scoring a touchdown, and I got this almost 400-pound mammoth that's about to fall on my back, it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, hey Q, you know it's like when you got that the little kid that don't know how big they are.
Yeah, like
he'd be like, all right, bro, chill the fuck out, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
And Lou, none of them want to get hit. So that's
that's not true. Like Shelton, some quarterbacks are willing to stay in the pocket, take the hit for the throw. Aaron Rodgers is not going to do that.
That's how he
that's going to affect them later on in the season. I'm telling you.
That's how he stayed in the NFL till he's 40 by getting the ball out of his hands in 2 seconds.
He's always had tremendous pocket presence. You ain't just gonna hit Aaron Rodgers too fast. He knows how to maneuver.
I agree with you guys. I'm just saying it's going to affect this team and him later on in the season when you have to make those tough throws when it gets cold outside.
I can maybe see that.
All right. Well, we'll leave it there, man. We'll be back with we need to talk right after this quick break.
If you're looking for real conversations and motivations to be your best, then you have to check out Another Week in the Books. Another Week in the Books with Spike, Lou, and Rich is your go-to podcast for growth and community. Plenty of dope conversations take place week to week as they inspire each other to be better through conversations. Another Week in the Books, wherever you get your podcast.
All right, I think it's on me. We need to talk, man. Mine is really, really simple. We need to talk about Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has been escaping a lot of criticism, and his play has tanked since the beginning. I think they came out. What did they win their first 3 games? I think they were 3-0 when they started the season. And you saw talks of him being the greatest quarterback in the league, the MVP. They were talking about he was always this. We all, we've heard all the talk about Justin Herbert and what he is and what he's supposed to be. But those people have gone silent. You hear radio silence now. This team has since went 1-3. They've lost to the Giants. We know what the Giants are. They got smoked by the Commanders, and we know what they are. They barely beat the Dolphins on a last-second field goal, and then they got smoked again this weekend with the Chargers. And in that time, he's thrown interceptions. He's thrown at least he's thrown at least 1 interception, I think, in the last 4 games or something like that. But his play has just tanked. And what I'm hearing when I do hear anything about him, because you really escape from hearing anything, but when I do hear, they talk about him losing his lineman. They talk about the fact that the running back is out. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. At this point, I want to see that person y'all told me he was, the people that talked about him. I don't see it, and I don't see the confidence there. So, yeah, we need to talk about him. Is he legit, or we're going to put him where we put Trevor Lawrence in that same pile and keep him there?
His last 3 games, I think they're 0-3. He's thrown for 850 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks, and 93 rushing yards. Completion percentage around 72%. 88 of 122, passer rating 72.
He threw for 420, Ken, in his last game, and all that. I'll tell you, 300 of that came when the game was already decided. They were down 23-3 at half. So I really don't even pay much attention to that later stuff, because they're basically playing a shell defense and kind of letting him get off. And he'll do something. He makes spectacular plays at times, and you can't take his talent away. But as I say always, and when I'm judging a quarterback, talent is a huge part. But for me, it's only about 25%.
And I should have added 4 games because they're 1-4.
I would say this. I would say this, Shelton. If there was a better QB class coming out this year, I'm somebody who would be more proactive and get. I'll look to move off of Justin Herbert. I know. Again, y'all know how I've always felt about Justin Herbert. I was early on this as far as like he's just not a winner to me. He's bringing down the hardball name, Shelton. with these
it ain't him.
Because to me, Ken, at one point, bruh, this is 3rd marriage This is third or fourth marriage, Ken. At one point, it's the groom. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Harbaugh came in here winning the title. He made JJ McCartney a top 10 pick. That's how good
JJ McCarthy won shit though.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But he won a ring with him. And I'm saying, like,
how?
It was college football. We can't really count that.
No, but how the makeup of the team is, that's what I'm asking. It wasn't JJ McCarthy.
No, but I know
they ran the ball.
But I'm saying even before that, when he was with when he was in San Fran with Colin Kaepernick, it was the same way. A quarterback that does what he says, but they run the football and play good defense. Right now, injuries have hurt the Chargers a lot, but that's no excuse. My thing is, though, Justin Herbert, for how much he's getting paid, he is not making up for that that gap of run game right now. And also, the defense ain't. I ain't heard no Derwin James tweets or texts in a while either. So that's why I know the defense ain't doing well.
But that's
it's Harbaugh, a defensive coach.
That's a Harbaugh thing, though. I'm about to say is that their run defense is pretty fucking bad, dude. So I'm looking at the total picture here, where I don't think Harbaugh is adding the value that he once did on defense. And Justin Herbert is also exactly who a lot of us thought he was. So it's kind of a marriage of these really inefficient factors that leads to the football team losing. So
I give Harbaugh some more grace, I guess, because, and I think y'all gonna say I'm biased, but he's in his second year of this.
You
team.
are biased.
You know, I'm saying he's in his second year of this team. He won 11 games last year when no one thought they was gonna win more than 7. And then this year they started off 3-0 in the division at that, beating the Chiefs in the first game. So he gave him a good cushion. But what I'm looking at is Justin Herbert's been in the NFL longer than the coaching stint of Jim Harbaugh. So I'm looking at the quarterback and seeing, like, okay, this is the first time you had a really good coach. We just saw y'all win 11 games. You low-key fucked up the playoff game by throwing all them picks, which y'all could have, we don't know what the Chargers season could have been last year if you didn't do that. And then now it's just like you're not helping make up for the lack of run game. And we know the offensive line is been shot since they lost their 2 offensive best linemen. I don't know, Ken. I'm just saying, bro. We make a lot
of stuff
about that shit, Nick.
He can't coach around it. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Because he's supposed to be the guy.
You told me he was the dude. You said Harbaugh was his coach, and now you talking out of your ass. Talking about lineman missing and Herbert this and didn't.
Here's my thing, though.
Harbaugh, bro.
I'm just saying. Are we saying Harbaugh's not a good coach? Or are we saying Justin Herbert?
I'm saying he's not who we thought he was.
I'm just saying that he's regressed this year from winning 11 games last year.
Shelton is on point when he said he didn't call out. He didn't say we need to talk about the Chargers. He didn't say we need to talk about Harbaugh. He said we need to talk about Justin Herbert.
Harbaugh next.
He is next.
I don't know if there's a conversation to be had about Herbert though. He is who we think he is. He needs a better
He needs a better what, Lou? He want
a better coach.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. I think that Justin Herbert is who he is, no matter who is gonna be there.
Yeah,
I think you just have quarterbacks that are just like that.
Which is why I said let's get up. That's why I said for me, I'll get up off him. But we don't have a good quarterback class.
You're not gonna draft a quarterback that's better than him.
It might be an organizational thing. Like
this is good.
No. It might be an organization thing where it's similar to Miami, where it's just like Phillip Rivers was a dog, and this team just couldn't get it together. Yeah. Justin Herbert, the exact same way, is like, yo, he's super talented, can make all the throws, and they can't get it together. I'm not making that excuse for him. I'm just saying sometimes it could be that.
But I'm just saying I don't believe in bad juju. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's bad juju, Nick. I think that it comes down to environmental factors. It comes down to ownership, and it comes down to just blind spots that certain organizations have that we're not privy to, that other organizations don't seem to have, that continue to win or are perennial winners. But what I'm really ultimately couching this in is it is Harbaugh second and Herbert first, because how do you lose to Brian Daboll if you're Harbaugh? Like, I don't at this point I can't really say anything beyond figure it out for coaches when you have people like Kyle Shanahan. And y'all know how I feel about Kyle Shanahan. But Kyle Shanahan, this is probably his best coaching season that he's ever had, because he ain't got nobody. Everybody's in the hospital. Everybody's in the cast, and everybody got a sling on.
Who have they beat? Can I ask? Hold on. Keep going with your point. I'm gonna look it up.
Who have they beaten? I think that when you beat the Falcons, who just beat the shit out of the Bills, I think that matters, and I think that also beating the Rams that y'all said was demons, but they fake demons to me. But y'all said the Rams were just amazing, so you beat the Rams with Mac Jones, and when you have guys like Fred Warner going out, and you're still finding ways to win, that's what I'm saying. And I think that we would all agree that the Falcons and the other team I just listed are better than and the Bills are better than better than the Giants.
No, I'm saying I'm not impressed with the 49ers at all. Like they beat.
Well, you should be though, because just off the fact that bro, just off coaching, we're talking about personnel.
Coaching, no, but yeah. I mean, I'm used to this coaching by now because I'm used to the Giant. I mean, the 49ers medical staff being the worst, and they probably caused a lot of these injuries behind the scenes because now half his team is gone, and we're gonna give him we waving pom poms for a nigga. Just the same thing. He's the white Mike Tomlin.
No, Nick.
He just didn't win in Super Bowls. My thing is this: I don't give a fuck about Kyle Shanahan. He's beating cupcake teams like the Falcons, the Cardinals, and the Saints, bro. I'm not giving you.
So why can't John Harbaugh? That's my point. Why can't John Harbaugh beat the cupcake?
John Harbaugh beat Denver, Kansas City, and I ain't gonna count the other team, but you know what I'm saying. Like he's beating better teams. They have better wins than the 49ers.
But they have worse losses, don't they?
And he has worse, and that's what my point is. Like, yes. why can't he beat the Giants? If he can do all that,
the Giants beat the Eagles.
And we saw them give up 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, he got a rookie, kid.
Anyway, let's move on, man. That's enough. Enough. Let's go to another team, man. The quarter 3, man. The Detroit Lions defeated the red-hot Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home 24-9. Are the Lions definitively the second-best team in the NFC? And does Todd Bowles get enough credit for being a successful head coach?
I love Todd Bowles, and I think that he's always been a defensive guy. He didn't go 0-7 when he was on the Jets, so that's the reason why he's getting another chance. I think that he's showing his value throughout the league, coming from defensive coordinator back to this head coaching position. So I want to give him his flowers. He's like he's like the good twin of Raheem Morris. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
I thought you were gonna say he's the good twin of Grimace because that's what he looked like and he built like.
That's so crazy. You see how we can't even uplift other men in our community.
You was just tearing down a whole black man to prop up
my point is with Baker and what I saw last night. It was a little bit strange, man. Mike Evans goes down, of course, and that really just swings the entire game. But the Lions they have games where the offense is clicking and it looks great. I think that Dan Campbell and that offense just have the Tampa Bay number right now. I don't know what it is, but even dating back to their playoff game, they were able to get them out of there. So my overarching thought on the whole game is that Lions look really good right now. I don't really take losing to the Chiefs as hard as other people would, but they look good. And then Baker just had an off night, man. I think that he still can capture MVP if he continues his play, but it's gonna be hard without Mike Evans, man. Him and Ibuka together, they're gonna have to go on a heater, and him as a rookie doing that, it's very, very, very against the trends.
Well, that's why I was right before you go, Lou. That's why I didn't really. I mean, the Lions winning this game says a lot about them, but also nothing because Tampa was throwing out 3s and 4s, and a rookie, you know what I'm saying? So and obviously the Lions defense looked like a legit defense for once in a while. And that's why looking at the score, you would think, the Lions was just dominant. Yes, they were offensively, but defensively, they're not a team that's going to do this again where they holding teams under 2 possessions. You know what I'm saying? I think that's an outlier than anything, but I think it's a great win for them. And Tampa was bound to lose a game like this anyway. Too many injuries.
There's 2 most impressive parts about this game for the Lions. For me, one was Gibbs 218 yards of total offense is ridiculous. That's crazy. He establishes himself as, to me, the lead back in the league right now. He put it, that's a close race, but he's the top dog right now. And I'm thinking between him, I love what Bijan does.
I still give Bijan.
I don't blame you, Q. They right there together. The only reason I gave it to him is because, well, if we ever mention the Falcons game, that's the reason why. But that ain't really on Bijan. It's just the fact that what he brought to this game was tremendous. And the second part was they were missing every starting defensive back from the first game. They had no starting DBs in this game, and they started out the game. Tampa did with Mike Evans and Ibuka through the beginning of the game. So the way they held it down, that defense stepping up the way it did for Detroit, that was huge.
Yeah.
And it's tough. We know how tough it is to play at Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield this year is on the trajectory of being one of the best quarterbacks. He's one of the toughest mindset quarterbacks you're going to find in this league. I don't care who he rolls out there with him. It's a challenge for anybody. And for them to shut him down the way they did, that was impressive. So you really got to give them their props. So this says a lot for this Lions team. However, I say the same thing I always say. I really don't trust Jared Goff like that in the big moments. So this was a game where he had a lot of players around him stepping up. But when you need him to be that guy, I still don't trust him to do it.
Only reason they shut Baker Mayfield down because he's missing all his weapons. I fully believe in this season of Baker Mayfield's MVP campaign. He's doing stuff that a lot of quarterbacks can't do as far as the comebacks. We've seen him make the big plays when he's needed to make those big plays. I wasn't a Baker Mayfield fan. I didn't think he was good. I'm totally on the other side of that now. If he had his playmakers in this game, I think this game comes out a lot differently.
Same.
Can I ask you a question, Lou?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the way Baker Mayfield is playing and Dak Prescott?
What?
I'm asking, what's the difference?
I think Baker's winning.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
No, I'm just talking about the play.
Asking me. What do you mean?
I'm just asking about the quarterback. I'm just saying quarterback play.
I think his play is leading the win.
He got a lot more heart than Dak. And yeah, it's leading the wins like that. Well, Baker is going out there and doing the things that you want your starting quarterback to do to win football games, whether it be a scramble, whether it be a throw, whether it be situational football and knowing what you need to do. Dak he has an abundance of riches. I got CeeDee Lamb. I got
you can say the same thing. You can say the same thing about Baker.
No, you can't.
He got a Buka, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin,
right, and he's
Irvin.
Utilizing those things. So okay, so
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying offensively, Dak is doing his part of the deal. Defensively is where y'all.
Yeah,
if y'all had a better defense, y'all would win more games. Correct?
That's true.
Because y'all defense is giving like a historic amount of points and yards.
I know you're.
That's what I'm asking.
I know you're not used to this, Nick, but we're a Super Bowl winning franchise. We have 5 Super Bowl rings. So I don't give a fuck what Dak. I don't care what Dak does in the regular season. He's done this for 5 years straight. So let me finish my point real quick. So the difference in what Baker is doing and what Dak is doing, not expected. Dak has leaned into this role, and we've seen him do this throughout the regular season for multiple seasons, and then he gets to the playoffs and he chokes up. That ain't the same case for Baker. Baker is having an MVP season. I don't know what he's going to do when he gets to the playoffs. I have an expectation of what Dak is going to do when he gets to the playoffs, and that's fuck up because he's always done that.
Baker fucked up in the playoffs last year.
Baker did too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Yeah. He stumbled a fat. He fumbled.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. If you asking me, so to your point, Nick, in the regular season, it's fine. But if we get to the playoffs and you ask me who I trust more, Baker or Dak, I'm taking Baker. Just because he has a different attitude than Dak.
But my whole point was to say, and you was trying to merry-go-round that whole argument. It's like I'm saying, like they're basically essentially the same player to me. It's just that one looks a little bit different because one has a defense. But
Baker,
Baker's a little more rugged than that.
I'm more confident.
That's fine, but I'm talking about production. I'm talking about actual production, what they're contributing to the team. I think a lot of people like Lou are saying this is a different Baker. Baker going crazy, Baker going nuts. He is playing great as a number 1 overall pick should. That's the expectations that we had of him coming into the league. Or at least living up to it, even if you don't think he was supposed to. So my thing is, I'm not really surprised by that. And he's winning a shitty division. And the games, we can talk about the 1-score games, but that's football.
Shit, that's CJ.
My thing is moving forward now that these injuries are happening. This is the Baker that I'm paying a close attention to. If he really an MVP, then he got to show me. Because he got paid too. He didn't get paid that much, but he got paid, Shelton. So all these injuries that's happened, you better make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see he gonna face more hard teams like the Lions moving forward, like another 3-game stretch similar to Pittsburgh. So we gonna see what kind of quarterback he is. That's my thing.
I thought he won games last year when he was missing people, but nevertheless, I don't want to keep this topic going on.
All right, Ken, I'm gonna hit you. We gonna follow this.
I'm just asking. I was the one that was. Well, Feefo was the one that was anti-Baker, but anyway, for me, man, this game, much ado about nothing. I mean, I can't really measure this win. I think I would have graded it harshly if the Lions lost because the Bucs were missing a bunch of people. So it's just like it's hard to really grade this win. I know they're 5-2. I still just something in my gut is telling me that. No, I'm not trusting it. It doesn't feel
Detroit?
Right. Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
I mean, it feels like this is like a very weird regular season because nobody looks dominant, and I just think that playoffs are going to expose so many teams, and it's just going to come down to quarterbacks and coaches that believe and have a certain moxie to them. And I think
you know what it is. I think last year when I looked at the Detroit Lions, they looked like a team that could go to the Super Bowl. This team, they just look like a team that can get to the playoffs, but I could easily see them going on.
But you can say that about every team. My thing is like
it's just the expectation for Detroit of just like I don't know. I just didn't have high expectations coming to the season, and they're 5-2 right now, and I still don't believe it.
There's only 3 quarterbacks that I trust right now who look like they're going to be playoff teams to actually get to the Super Bowl.
Who?
That's Patty Mahomes. That's J-Lo. As crazy as that sounds, cute as J-Lo.
All right.
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Wait.
Don't fall for this, y'all.
Please stop. You have confidence in the Packers.
No, keep going, Nick. What else? Who the third?
The third one is I have to concede because he's done it twice in the last 3 years. Jalen Hurts, like that can actually get their team to. So I'm just saying those are the only 3 that I can say like I can trust. Like they could get to.
Those are the 3 quarterbacks that you have the most trust in the NFL right now. Jordan Love and Patrick Mahomes.
Jordan Love should not be mentioned with them, bro.
That's crazy, Nick.
You know, it's crazy. You know, it's just
Love is insane.
It's Mahomes and Jalen's league right now. You know, but you know, it's cool.
How you gonna say it's insane?
Hey
Lou,
man, make Q change his background.
Lou, I'm saying this: 2 out of the 3 quarterbacks I mentioned have been to the Super Bowl twice in the last 3-4 years.
But the third one has done nothing.
The third one, nobody cares about.
I don't trust Jordan Love. The only quarterback that I trust in the NFL right now is Patrick Mahomes. That's the only one.
You said Jordan Love. Man, we fell for it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. We fell for it.
When we having the conversation when the Packers is in the Super Bowl,
Jordan Love almost lost to Jacoby Brissett.
Then we can talk. And then I'm ready to have the conversation.
Y'all let him slide and put Jordan Love and Matthew Stafford sitting right there.
That's probably the only one though, Doc. I agree with you on that. I put Matthew Stafford in that place.
That you can trust in the NFL right now, and that's Patrick Mahomes.
That's too, Lou.
Give me Jordan Love right now. Moving forward.
All right, moving on. Let's get to our picks, man.
Hey, real quick, Ken. I don't know if y'all watching the NBA opener, but they going into overtime that first game. Yeah. So that's pretty dope.
Battling. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to our picks, man. Let's go to our picks.
Please.
We are back again for another week of our NFL Weekly Picks. Last week's top dog was a 4-way tie. Wow. between Shelton, Spike, and Feefo. So let's see who will be leading the pack after week 8.
Wait, Shelton's 20-8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shelton got a Vegas.
Lou, I'm a gambler, Lou. This is what I do.
Shelton, hey Lou, literally, we have 4. We have 4 games. Shelton on average, 2 of those 4
All
games.
he do is pick the favorites.
He's picking the home team, or he's picking the favorite.
That's why we got to start picking.
Or he's picking.
Games. We got to pick games that he like ain't talked to his Vegas fan.
20 times I picked the winner. That's what I picked.
So all you do is pick the winner. Like take a chance. Take a chance.
Hey, do you hear this? He said, "All you do is pick the winner. Take a chance. So pick the loser."
No, all you do is pick the favorite.
That's such a Dallas mentality.
I went 3-1 this week. I went 3 this week. I thought I was gonna catch up this week. This nigga still.
Well, we all went 3-1. That was the problem.
He got single-digit losses, man.
I can't even remember who. I guess we all missed the same game. What did we miss?
We all missed the same game.
What was it? Shit.
The Eagles game was the one I missed.
Yeah.
Then we did not.
No, we did not.
I missed the Cowboys game except for Spike.
Yeah,
Washington.
The Eagles game.
Yeah, we picked, but we didn't know that Daniels was gonna get hurt that game.
Don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
It wasn't Daniels.
Chicago versus Baltimore.
I am reluctantly
right here.
Chicago, man.
Cooper Rush too.
This might be you.
Cooper Rush playing though, right?
Yeah.
Nah. Harbaugh said that Lamar's playing.
Lamar said he was out.
Lamar's out. He's out.
Lamar's out. I think
but Lou, you still got a shot, Lou. You still got a shot.
I think they're gonna punt the season.
They can still win the division, Q, because they got a soft schedule.
I think they're done with the season.
Yeah, if they lose this game, bro,
they lose this game.
Damn, Nick, you picked the Bears.
If they win this game, I think they can still win.
Bears.
Nick, I thought you were gonna say Caleb was the one you trusted.
I don't trust Caleb for shit. My thing is this: look, like the Ravens are falling apart. Even with I thought Lamar was playing, I still picked the Bears because that defense is trash. And right now, this offense, I don't know what. I think we're realizing how shitty this offense is without Lamar.
yeah, that's
Lamar.
real.
Lamar, the MVP. You know he's playing.
Yeah, Lamar. MVP. 1.5.
All right, next game.
Come on, man. I don't even know why I did this.
I don't know why either.
Hey,
look, no Q. I tell you because the game last night hadn't happened when we picked. Because I thought about the Texans too, but. Watching them last night, there's no question.
Yeah. Does CJ Stroud suck?
No, I don't believe it.
His confidence is shot. And see, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not. We talk about talent. It's not his talent. His confidence is shot. You can see when he's on the sidelines. He don't have no belief in himself, and the play calling is horrible.
That's what I was gonna say. He don't have no belief in
play calling.
He don't have no belief in the offense. So I think they need a Mike McDaniel. Like once Mike McDaniels gets fired, send him to Houston.
Yeah, somewhere like that he could work.
Because they don't have no threat anywhere outside of Nico.
The Miko Ryans might be losing that locker room soon, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. The defense is still good, and he's a defensive coach. I think that it's more on Stroud than it is Ryan because
they need an OC.
I don't like the nigga coming to the press conference and saying he feel old at 24. I'm
crazy.
20 years older than you, my guy. Just wait. Just wait till you get older.
Let's go to. I'm sorry, Spike.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, let's go to the next pick. But I think there's a thing about talking shit when you win games and when you think you're good. It happened to Michael Penix last week. He was talking shit, and look what happened to him. Anyway, same thing happened with Stroud, and look what happened with him.
Aaron Rodgers is better than Jordan Love right now.
Hey, listen. It's this, bro. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus
Jar Jar Binks.
OLD
versus Jar Jar Binks.
Is that how we spell it?
This is Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader.
Jar Jar Binks, nigga. What we talking about?
Tomlin ain't letting him
Rogers going against his old team.
Y'all know this is what Nick hoping, right? Y'all know this is just what Nick hoping for, right?
This is gonna be beautiful, kid. Micah
trying to get them Broncos back in there.
Micah gonna break Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin gonna have that goofy ass look on the sideline again.
Yeah, we see it every Tuesday.
Boy, he trying to get them Bengals in the playoffs so bad.
Hey, Shelton. I'm not trying to get nobody
said.
into nothing. The Bengals will earn that. You know what I'm saying?
I almost picked Green Bay, but I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go against them this week.
Damn Cardinals, they suck, bro.
Last one. No, it's not. It's not the last one. Wait, yeah. Because we already did San Francisco. There we go.
Packers favorite too.
Hell no.
You know.
Damn this month.
Hell no.
Hey Lou, if y'all don't win this game, bro, don't come on the program on Tuesday, bro.
I'll be here. I'll be there with
Yo,
Bills.
hey, man, real
I
shit,
don't expect
shit,
shit out of the Cowboys though. Like I don't like.
Man, he's such a battered man.
But he's
like, bro.
I don't even know. Like
the Cowboys are playing some great offense, man. Like they are really balling, bro.
Their defense hasn't been that bad lately.
Defense is one of the worst defenses in the history of the NFL.
Dude, that defense was on Washington. They was on Washington's head, bro. That defense stepping up. Y'all ain't gonna do them like that.
I watch every Cowboys game. They defense went on nobody's head. They won't be on anybody's head for the continuance of the season. Our defense sucks. They ain't got no playmakers. They ain't got anything. So if Dak can go out there and score 40 points a week, that's great, but it still don't mean shit.
But y'all got the horses to do it though. That's the thing that I'm saying is like at a certain point, I gotta believe in what I'm saying. Like, bro, nobody in the division besides Dallas bothers me as an Eagles fan because I'm not in love with our defense this year, and I think Dak is playing like a man possessed. Like this is not the same.
This shit already. We've seen this in the regular season already. When he gets to the playoffs and Dak get them big eyes and start looking around like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It don't work.
Man. But Spike, it ain't looked like this. I'm trying to tell you, it's never looked like this because y'all have never had George Pickens. And y'all never had another one like a CD Lamb to go with
Alvin Harper and Michael Irvin. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, it's insane, bro. He's throwing it all over the yard, bro.
Pickens is crazy, bro. He made two great catches.
It's starting to.
But I know what the defense.
He is a Looney Tunes.
There is no playmaker on the defense. They can't do shit.
But Lou, you're
getting the scheme.
And then we got power rankings by Spike next.
If they can just be average by the end of the year, it's scary in the playoffs, man.
Lou, don't listen to Lou. This is the Cowboys. Lou, don't listen to them.
It's not.
I'm not saying
Lou,
nothing about
Pickens gonna go crazy.
I'm just saying, like the way that Dak has his offense, like going, like, you could argue, bro. Pickens could be the number one. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's.
I've been saying Pickens has the talent.
Even even as the okay.
Lou, they setting you up, bro. Shelton, right?
They are
right.
They gassing you up, bro.
Lou, they didn't trade Pickens for nothing. They traded Pickens for being Pickens. He gonna be himself before the season is over.
What they doing, Shelton. I ain't even listening to you. I don't care what you say as an Eagles fan. Pickens may not even be there next year.
Well,
if we do give him a big contract, I don't know if it's worth it.
And let's get to our power rankings.
It's worth it right now because he on contract year, so he got to act right.
Oh yeah,
it ain't gonna last long. Next year he crazy.
That golden slipper gonna fall off, Lou.
Man, go ahead and get into it, man.
I don't know about that.
I like what I'm saying.
All right, man. Power rankings. QBs that need to have a put up or shut up season. We didn't do this last year. Like, is that
why you reading it like you ain't this ain't your list, nigga?
You see it? I ain't know that was I did that last week. I thought Jay
like you doing the class.
You read it like like nigga.
You are ready to be.
I'm pulling up the text. I'm trying to wonder if like
he said
this ain't the right one. This ain't the right one. I did this last week. The one for this week is most impactful.
The title wrong, Lou. The title wrong.
Okay, yeah. That's
what looked at him like, your credit card got declined. Look on his face.
I know what. Ken, I know what's some money in the bank. Like I know that shit. Like when y'all acting like my shit got declined. Like I don't know what's up.
I'm dead, bro. Go ahead.
All right. So this power rankings is for the most impactful players so far this season. Offense. All right. Number 5, Drake May.
Oh wow.
Patriots are number one.
I'm gonna let you have this, Lou. But you are part of the media right now, glazing Drake May.
Doing his thing. Nick, he's doing it. Nick, he's doing his thing. They're number one in that division. I don't know if Josh Allen gonna be able to knock them off.
I don't know if Josh Allen.
All right, now
go ahead.
All right, let's let him get through the list.
Thank you, Q. Number 4, Jonathan Taylor, Offensive Player of the Year, possibly. Like I know y'all were hating on Daniel Jones and what he's been doing for this coach offense, but ain't no hating on Jonathan Taylor. He's been balling. I left him off. I think I left him off my running backs list.
We all did.
He needed to be on there. He is balling, and ain't no excuse for Jonathan Taylor not being one of the top running backs.
I just want to know where George Pickens is on your list, but go ahead.
He ain't making it. Number 3, Dak. Dakota Prescott, baby.
You ain't shit, Lou.
Dakota Prescott, baby.
Go to 2.
Dakota Prescott, baby. Hey, he's been balling. This ain't no subscription to what he does or him winning playoff games, but what he's done so far.
You ain't shit,
Hey,
Lou.
man,
Hey, go to your next one.
knock it.
Ain't nobody listening to you.
All right, next. This might be the best player in football.
Yeah.
I used to say it was Michael Parsons. He don't play for my team no more, so I ain't got a cap for him.
Anyway.
But this dude right here, every time he gets the ball, it looked like he is about to score.
Behind.
Hey, he's a monster. I would do anything to have him on my team as far as the Cowboys. Like he's
pause.
No,
not in that sense. Not even in that sense.
You said
Nick.
you said anything is anything.
No,
That nigga's
not anything, but from a sports perspective.
What's a sports perspective?
Hey, I
would do anything.
And then we just
Hey, kid, you see the way Bijan looking at Spike too.
Hey, he could be wearing. Hey, Nick, to your
like, put
point,
this
though,
helmet on.
He
He's
could be
past.
wearing some crazy shit though. I'd be like, bro, like, I don't know what. Like,
He said, "I will do whatever is asked of me."
I ain't doing not whatever, not whatever you. But
Hey,
All right,
to
number
your
one,
point,
man.
Nick. To your point, Nick, I do like. I'm questioning part. All right, number 1, Puka.
Oh my god,
Beast.
Man, this list is trash, bro.
Most impactful players so far this season. This dude can line up in any position.
This is
He
trash.
can line up in any position, do anything you ask him to do as
Offensive
a receiver, and be a beast.
Oh my
Even
God.
tackle, Shelton. Yes, he's a monster. Puka is he's one of the best receivers in the league. He ain't better than Jamar Chase. I give you that, Nick.
Or Justin Jefferson.
After that game,
I was going to say, Lou.
I will concede to that.
I was going to say, Lou. The fact that you don't have JSN on this list is nuts.
But not even that. You Nick, the number 1 player in the league right now, impactful wise, you got to go Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey has 500 yards receiving, 500 yards rushing. He's going to have 1,000.
Look, Shelton, you don't have to go there because next week he'll be hurt and be out for the rest of the season. That's what Christian McCaffrey does.
Here's all I got.
Puka hurt right now. I get it, but he'll be back, and he's the best receiver in the league when we're talking about any route, slot.
So we're about to
outside,
jump into
inside,
super chats.
whatever.
But Lou, didn't you just shit on Dak Prescott last week?
He said him 5 minutes ago.
I will continue to shit on him until he wins enough playoff games to make me respect him.
This is a rage.
But I will put him at 3rd on this list because he's doing what he needs to do in the regular season.
This is a rage bait list. Go ahead, Ken.
Okay.
Well, Puka, he gonna
What do you
say
mean it's a rage bait list? Wait.
he hurt, but
Make
still.
Q expand. Make Q expand on what he's saying.
I'm not doing that because this nigga talking about he'll do anything. I don't know what's going on. You know? Like this getting crazy. He said, "I will do whatever is asked of me."
Drake May on that list. Drake May over
May,
Jackson Smith and Jigba, bro. Or even I even say the wide
Drake
receiver
May
for the
over
Bucks.
Baker Mayfield is fucking crazy.
Like I said,
dude.
Christian McCaffrey is leading his team in rushing and receiving.
Where is Baker Mayfield?
He might not play next week. We don't know what Christian McCaffrey gonna do from a week to week basis.
But we know what he's done.
He literally hit us in the beginning of the season last season. Like, oh, I ain't playing.
They tied him for first place, though, Lou. You can't say no more than that. Like,
I think he was lying.
Drake May not even more impactful than Jameer Gibbs. Like, what the
that's
fuck?
what I was gonna say. Gibbs is
Nope.
Anyway,
rush in the league.
Anyway,
Well, I disagree with y'all on that Drake May take.
Anyway,
do y'all expect the Patriots to be where they are right now?
You know what? We got some Canadians,
and that's
exactly.
It's more Buffalo than it is.
Come on, man.
Super chats, baby.
Top of the evening, everyone. World Series in the 6. Shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hey, yo, shout out to all the guys, man. You know,
y'all win this one. At least y'all have some.
All the mans and things, yeah.
Josh Rose, I hate the Jets so much.
God damn, Josh.
Yeah,
that's just a defeated man calling. Like that's not even like.
I feel real bad for him on that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, he got more. He'll be back. We'll be back. Best of the week gotta be Vladdy G.
Oh yeah.
I'll say Springer with that home run.
Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero.
Hey, y'all know we getting the LA Toronto World Series, right?
Yeah.
Kendrick vs. Drake.
Part 2.
Yep, it's about to be not like us all over again. Goddamn.
We the boys. Sean Payton deserves credit. Team never quit.
Team didn't show up to the fourth. They ain't quit.
Yeah, they started. They were sleeping.
They clocked in. They clocked in late.
That's what I'm saying, kid. I'm not giving no credit to no motherfucker who ain't scored a goddamn point. They ain't do shit.
Don't get me started.
For the last, he showed up to the finals scoring an A, and he ain't do none of the homework.
Don't get Nick started on that.
Drew, I think the head coaching scene going to look very different next season.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know where exactly they're going to be at.
Damn, Drew do every year.
I was gonna say Pete Carroll gonna go from the sidelines to the goddamn
worst hire of the year.
What is it? The Shelton.
They gotta get him out of here.
Pete Carroll got that 5 heartbeat shit going on.
Yeah,
it's over, bro.
Rob Costa, A-Rod and Flacco combined age is younger than Kim. All right, man. We move on.
That's insane.
Hey, Rod Costa's sick, man.
Josh Rose, thank God it's NBA season. Let's go Spurs. Wemby MVP.
Hey, I already know what I'm gonna say. Knicks in the finals.
They gonna surprise nobody. No,
I'm going to when they come to play the Hawks. I'm going to the game. I want to see Wemby in person.
They say he be working out with Akeem.
Yeah,
he was working with Akeem and everybody. But like,
Luke,
you can tell too.
No, what does Akeem really need to teach somebody who can put the ball? Like, but what does Akeem really need to teach somebody who can put the ball in standing up? Like, I mean,
well, that's because a lot of these motherfuckers.
The moves though. Did you see him? Q?
The move.
Did you see the move?
Like,
he was doing it like. I think the footwork is the biggest thing.
That's real. I give him that.
That's what I'm saying. Because like most of these niggas
gotta bulk up too.
Most of these niggas just move like guards. They don't know how to be in the post. So like when they in the post, that's why we look at niggas like Cat and niggas like other motherfuckers who you would think would be super dominant in the post, and they not because they just don't.
Whenever people get back on, we gotta talk about the NBA more though. Because
this dude Wemby though was standing on the 3-point line and took 2 steps and laid the ball up. I've never seen nothing like that.
I have to see that in person. I have to see that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Double overtime in this basketball game too.
Lou been trying to trade Dak off season and up till last week. Now he number 3.
Real shit.
Man, I can trade him still right now.
Don't get him started.
What are you talking about?
Don't even get him started.
Get him out of here.
Who stole money this year, Gino or Trevor Lawrence? Gino,
bro. I hate to say Gino too. Gino went back to the old Gino. That's the Jets Gino we see.
It's environment, bro.
Carroll, I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you.
How you gonna say that about? How you gonna say it's environment for him and
Las Vegas, nigga?
Then in New York and the Jets, like that environment is just as bad.
Las Vegas ain't nothing.
Hey, who's been worse, Gino, Justin Fields, or Tua?
I mean, all them going into XFL to me, bro. Like they all look terrible.
Tua worse because his press conferences are combined with his field of play.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
That's true. Good point.
Tua's press conferences are
Gino. At least when you heard shit from Gino, he like this out there. Tua trying to make like dissertations about how bad he is.
I mean, Tua being in press conferences talking about something. One thing about what I'm doing is the velocity of my people that I'm talking to is an understanding of what's happening. And everyone's like, what?
Like, bruh, I could fuck with Gino just being bad and going to the locker room and not talking, but what Tua is doing is nasty.
He's trying. He is actually trying, bro.
Guys are not coming to meetings, and it's just like, one of the things I've been working on with my coaches. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bruh, literally, I watch Dan Lepertar's show because they in Miami, so they cover the Dolphins heavy. Yeah. They cover
I hate you stupid.
I can't stand y'all niggas. Nonetheless, bro, the Miami people don't know. They don't even know what he's saying in these press conferences. They asking the same shit that we are. No, like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
To your point, Nick, it's insane though. Like, it's something wrong with dude.
So I think that's what's wrong with dude, bro.
There's something wrong with Tua. Like, the NFL really wrong to step in and be like, hey, bro.
They gotta put a sanction on this contract. Hey, bro. Hey,
something wrong with Tua, bro.
Here's a fully guaranteed contract. Take the rest of it and go home.
Yeah, just leave.
Y'all know what happened. Y'all know what's wrong with Tua. We saw it.
Bro, that's the thing, Ken. Nobody is addressing everybody acting like it's cool. Like, nigga, something wrong with you.
Look, you know how it is with special people. You don't acknowledge that they special. You just talk around it. Everybody knows this man ain't been right since he got hit upside the head. They being PC.
Ken, I'm trying to tell you, Tua get home, he start doing that shit in The Shining with the I'm trying to tell you.
All right, man. All right, we need to get out. We about to. It's getting late. I can tell. Josh Bros, I don't want to hear any fan base say they have it worse than the Jets. 0-7 in year number 15 without even making the playoffs. Last time we were in the postseason, Ken and Shelton probably had mean dreads.
The real shit though.
Congratulations, Josh Bros. Y'all took Justin Fields as y'all quarterback. Like, congratulations.
And gave him $30 million, right? For 2 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Whew. And last one, Commanders' dusty ass roster is coming back to bite them. Whole receiving core is hurt, QB hurt, and the defense is ass. Their season is almost cooked. I told y'all last year that this man might be regressing, and I saw him play this game, and I saw him miss some guys wide open.
Yeah,
who's regressing?
Jaden Daniels.
JD, I think he might be a little bit too small. He needs to bulk up. JD has to bulk up.
He gotta talk to Lamar people the same way because Lamar was built kind of like him when coming out of college.
I don't know. He had a couple of guys wide open. He missed.
If he was healthy, it would look different.
Also, they should try to invest in linebackers that aren't 40 years old.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That's right.
Watching Bobby Wagner chasing CD was the worst thing I've seen.
Bobby Wagner looked like Shelton trying to chase the little paperboy down the street and shit, bro. Shelton trying to chase the Amazon truck was faster than that shit.
I'd have called the Amazon truck before he would have.
I hope things get right with Jaden, man.
Yeah, he just need to get. He just need to get healthy.
His mom tweeted out, "Don't be wishing that RG3 on my son."
Like, Shelton, I thought it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm glad she said that because I'm not gonna even say it on air, but you did.
She gotta relax though, bro.
Yeah, she do relax. Ain't nobody say that. One person said that to her. She was like, I gotta tell this motherfucker.
I gotta tell the world.
His mom definitely gotta relax, bro.
Man, Jaden about to be at USC tomorrow with Juju, man. He ain't tripping.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, it's been he's definitely
that's probably what it is. I was like, that's probably what it is, kid. Ever since he got with Juju,
that's what happened.
The Juju
she got hurt. Now he hurt.
Saying it might be a coincidence there, huh? Anyway.
Wow.
All right, man. And of course, he was throwing to a bunch of no-name receivers. So I'll
and Deebo Samuel, which is an evil name, like just to even be having on your roster. Deebo, terrible.
some dude named Lane. I think they signed him off of
Varsity
Madden.
Lane. They say they love him though. They loved him, but he's not ready to be that guy yet though.
Nah.
I like him though.
All right, man. Well, that is the show. We appreciate you guys coming through as always. Yeah, things are picking up now. So we got the World Series, the NBA is back. I just saw us going into double OT now, and yeah, as always, more football.
Somebody wanted to know: did we replace Around the Horn?
Who?
Yes, it's two things over in Super Chats, Ken. From
where?
Favorite sports reference you heard in a song and Commanders Dusty as roster.
Yeah, I already read that one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the favorite one. That was from last week. Yeah, that was from last week. So yeah, we good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, bro, he good at his job, nigga. You ain't gotta correct him, bro.
Nigga, shut up.
He read that stuff so slow.
You ain't got no wave. Nigga, shut up.
Spike raised his hand. I think
favorite song you heard.
Yeah, try to correct my nigga.
Hey, he read that Memphis.
It was popping out my screen. Ken,
if I was you, I would.
Nick got a do-rag. Nick got a do-rag with a receding hairline, though. Like come on.
Now we're gonna blow the belt.
Hey, Ken, I would get upset for a nigga who can't even get his own title to his power rankings right. Corrected me.
You need to do some QC, bro. You need to check with him, make sure you got your shit right. Spike.
I got to send you some phonics notes that you keep reading like that now.
Yeah, I thought his Wi-Fi was acting up, Shelton.
It was.
Read like two.
More time she was a cartoon, like the old school cartoon shit when you did the reels.
That was connected to my phone. It's still doing it. I don't know why I turned it off, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, you got time to go troubleshoot it, man. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.